Alright guys, just finished recording Golgari Control Episode 5. Playing against a guy who's got my avatar, but a different background. Pretty similar though. But Simic Tempo Episode 5 was a real episode. It just failed to upload to YouTube for whatever reason. I went on the internet and tried to figure it out. I cut off the first 2 seconds, tried to re-upload it. I cut off the last 2 seconds, tried to re-upload it. I cut off the first and the last 2 seconds, tried to re-upload it. And it just would not take, so out of my frustration, I deleted the fucking thing and decided to re-record. So here we are. We're on the draw. 2 green, 1 blue. Visionary and Troll on 2. Anchor and Disperse. I think we're good. Played a Troll on 2. Got a bounce spell to connect and Renown. And Visionary for later on. We're playing against another Simic deck, at the very least. Maybe he's got another color. We pick up Crisis, so we're going to play Forest. And pass. But yeah, I just finished playing Golgari Control. Finished recording 2 Defense Grids episodes. I mean, I've been recording all night here. I'm kind of getting sick of sitting here in this room talking to myself. But I'm off tomorrow, and I've been wanting to get ahead for a little while. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to try to get out in front. So we picked up our second blue mana here. Our opponent played a Wilds and fetched for an island. We're going to play the Troll and get that out there. So I'll be honest, I've never played against another Simic Tempo deck. I know Legend just uploaded one today. And I've been playing one for a while. Mobius has had one on his channel. So it'll be interesting to see if our opponent over here is playing a similar deck. He's played the Jesse and Thief. So my question is, what do I do here? I mean, if I just swing, then he just blocks. I could Bounding Crisis on my own turn and get in and Renown, but then he untaps. Or I could Anchor to the Ether, make him redraw that, Renown, and then hold up the Bounding Crisis later. I think that's what we're going to do. So we've got another land drop. I think I'll bottom a land here. Harbinger? No, I'll keep that. So we're going to keep Harbinger on top and swing with our Troll and Renown it. So now we've got a 3/3. I wish this deck had more solid 2-drops. I tried them all. My initial version had 4 Fairy Miscreants that won 4 Welkin turns, 4 Timberpack Wolves, and the Undercity Trolls. But, I mean, that didn't work out very well. Legend is playing the Welkin turns. I had those, and they just were too soft to Twin Bolt and Fiery Impulse and all that other nonsense. So I cut them, and the Visionaries, this is the card that I put in because, you know, if you're tempoing out your opponent, swinging for 1 is not the worst thing in the world, and it just gives you another card, keeps your hand full. You know, I like them. So now we can swing in here. His Might of the Masses could, you know, actually be good if he has it. I don't think he has it. So he's just going to take 3 here. So the question is, do I play Visionary and hold up Disperse? Or do I just hold up Harbinger? I think I Visionary Disperse. So let's play one. Let's just get another card deeper. You know, this is what I like about Visionary. Because this isn't a fast deck. This isn't a deck that just wants to clock people out. You know, this deck is slow, methodical, and surgical, and keeping your hand full of cards is pretty good. So let's see what he does with that Jesse and Thief. We've got to Disperse open in case of any tragedy. So we'll see. See what happens. You know, if we get that 5th land, we can just jam a Colossus. He's going to play Wild Instincts. So this is where, I mean, Mobius plays Wild Instincts, and this is where I don't like it. Because I can Disperse his dude to counter it. And you want to talk about tempo? That is a huge tempo gain right there. He gets nothing for his 4 mana. He can't replace Thief. I'm going to hit him for 4. I mean, that pretty much... He pretty much lost the game right there. I mean, I won't say that he has lost. But he's going to have an uphill battle coming back from that. So let's swing for our 4 here. Look, my Visionary's attacking, you know? I mean, I like it. I like the card here. So I think rather than just jam the 6/6... I think I'm just going to play Visionary, go card deeper, and keep the Crisis open. You know, he may have a big 5-drop that he wants to play and assert his own board presence, but I can just tap it down, swing past it. And then if he comes back at me, well, we got Harbinger, so I think this is fine. He's going to play Zendikar's Royal. Okay, which is pretty interesting. He's going to play a land to make a 2/2. I'm not scared of 2/2s. Definitely not scared of those, so he's going to go to Instep. And we're going to flash into Crisis, tap down, and swing for the game, basically. I mean, he's going to be down to 3, I think. Anyway, yeah, let's tap that thing down. And let's swing at him. So now he's down to 3 cards in hand. We know he's playing the Royal there. So we're just going to jam the big dude. You know, we're not going to hold up this Harbinger stuff. Because he's not in a position where he wants to be attacking. And that's when Harbinger is good. Is when your opponent is attacking you when the race is kind of close. But it's not close here. We're going to jam the 6/6, put the pressure on. He's going to play Nissa, get a Forest and Flipper. But, you know, I think he's still pretty dead. He'll make another 2/2. And draw a card, and if he hits a land off Nissa when he pluses her, then he'll make another 2/2. He may just make a 4/4 though. I mean, that's a guaranteed creature. So let's see. I mean, maybe he minuses here. It's probably correct if I haven't done the math myself. But it could be correct to minus. I mean, if he pluses and hits a land, he doesn't. He hits a Vine, which is another blocker that'll get him a land for next turn. Gonna replay the Thief, alright. But he's gonna have to lose his entire board here. He's on 3. So we're gonna come at him. He can sacrifice his entire board in order to take 2 hits off Elvish Visionary. Actually, we're gonna play Elvish Visionary in case we top deck a Whirler Rogue. If we top deck a Rogue, we just win. Unless he's got Fog. No, it's a Jesse and Thief. So let's swing with everything. And we're going to bypass Nissa. You know, he has to block all my dudes, both my 3/3s and my 6/6. And lose his whole board. And we don't lose anything. He takes 2, goes to 1. He does have Might of the Masses, though. She's going to throw on a Jesse and Thief. It's going to give it Prowess and +3/+3. So it's not going to die. But it won't kill my Colossus either. So we're still doing alright. And we will keep up Harbinger of the Tides here. He's on 1. If he's not playing Fog, he's in pretty bad shape. Or maybe, you know, Displacement Wave for what, 5? That would bounce my whole board. He picked up his Zendikar Royal off the top. You know, he's got to create 5 blockers. Another Zendikar Royal plus a land would get him 2. Gatecreeper's going to get him a land. So yeah, he can play Royal, play land, make 2 more blockers, but it's still not enough. So he's got 4 dudes, we've got 6. And that's going to be the game. Unless he's got a Fog. I mean, Fog, he does have an out in Fog. So we're only going to swing with 5 guys. Oh, wait a second. Separatist Void Mage. Now let's just swing with 5 guys. Oh, never mind. Okay, he doesn't have the Fog because he's being migrated. So let's just swing with everything then. And we'll move on to, you know, game number 2 of episode number 5. Yeah, it's unfortunate that for whatever reason it didn't stick. I did win both games and they were both pretty good. I played against red decks in both of them. They got off to a fast start. There was one, I think this was episode 5 anyway. Maybe it was episode 4 and maybe it's already on YouTube or not. But there was a guy who had an Infectious Bloodlust on a Goblin Arsonist plus 2 1/1 Dragon Fodder tokens. He cast a second Bloodlust. He put it on the same guy that was already enchanted. And I got to flash in a Harbinger, bounce his dude, knock off his 2 dudes, and eat one of his tokens. You know, he should have just spread the enchantment around to another Goblin token. It still would have been, you know, quite good in my favor. But it was quite a blowout as he played it. Harbinger of the Tides can be a fucking blowout when you're behind or kind of even and your opponent's attacking you. Harbinger just comes in, bounces one of their key dudes, kills something else. It's just really, really fun to do. Is flash in a Harbinger at the right moment and essentially just win the game on the spot when you do it. I mean, Harbinger is that powerful. He can just win you the game. So anyways, hopefully we can find another game. I'm hearing some chatter coming in through my headset. Like somebody's talking to me, but I'm not in a party. Yeah, who the fuck am I hearing right now? Somebody just said, hey, he was in this job for about a year. That's fucked up. Excuse me, hopefully it goes away. Either that or hopefully you guys can't hear it. Who the fuck? I'm not in a party. No, I'm not going to say it. Ample Bosom. Nice. Nice gamer tag. Rank 26. And what do we have? We're on the draw with Gate into Island Visionary. Some high stuff. But like I said, we're on the draw with a Visionary. We're going to keep this. Who the fuck is this guy that I'm hearing? Just 1 second. Now I'm going to turn off my microphone and do some Xbox voice command. I don't know if you guys can hear this guy. Sorry, I had to tell it to stop listening. I think that the guy I played against in Magic last is somehow still stuck in my game chat. This is hilarious. It's really distracting too. I'm not gonna lie, it's extremely distracting. But anyways, you know, I'm just gonna get on with the game. Hopefully it doesn't ruin the episode. So we draw a card. We've got 5 lands now. Playing against Perilous Mirror from an Izzet deck with a Foundry of the Consoles, all foil. Playing against Thopters. Alchemist File. He's going to be playing the Esperzoa. He's going to have that whole thing going on. So, I mean, Bounce is not really that great against this deck because they create multiple bodies on single cards out of, you know, Whirler Rogue, Pia, and Karen. Thopter Engineer, Gearcrafter, which I think is a bad card personally, but, you know, people do play it. So I'm going to offer the trade here with the Visionary. Just try to get that fucking mirror off the board. He'll probably just take it. If he's smart, anyway. Yeah, he didn't even think about it. Yeah, this is a high-ranked Thopter player with a foil deck. So let's just pass. I'm not trading a Krasis for a mirror. I'm not doing that. So he's going to play Chief of the Foundry. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just going to take the 2. And then I'm coming after him. Tap down his Chief. Let's try to win this race. I mean, that's really the only thing we can do to win this game. Jesse and Thief. I'm going to play out Whirler Rogue. And then we're going to drop Colossus. We're not going to show him the passage until we've already got the Colossus online. And if it sticks. He could bounce the Colossus, but we're going to swing 4, play Whirler Rogue, have 5 bodies. Like I said, we got to try to win this race here. He's got a Chief. He doesn't have haste. We've both got 4 power on the board. Life totals are fairly equal. Come on, I'm pressing A. There now. Why is this guy still talking to me? I'm just listening to what he's saying. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hopefully it doesn't ruin the episode. So we've got a Juggernaut. It's normally a 5-3 must attack, but right now it's a 6-4 must attack. So he's coming in with his 2-2. He's not bringing the Chief. So do I want to kill... No. No, I don't. So, again, I've got Colossus. Ooh, Anchor? Oh, fuck. Do I have to have Anchor right now? I've got to Anchor. I've got to Anchor here. Disperse on top? Yeah, absolutely. Is he gone? That didn't cause him to quit, hopefully. Okay, good. So he's got a 2-3. So we can swing in with a 3-3 and a pair of flyers. So we're coming for 5. I tell you, what I want somebody to do is listen to this episode and put together this guy's life story. You know, I'm not quitting in the middle of recording. I don't think this has ever happened to me before. So, yeah. It is tremendous. It is tremendously aggravating, though. And Aggravating is not the word. So he's going to disable a blocker. He's got some haste. He's got 6 hasted power. He's going to hit us to 10. What are we hitting him for on the backswing? I mean, I've got Rogue's Passage. I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get Disperse on top, so actually I can disperse his Chief of the Foundry. When he thinks he's swinging for lethal, he actually won't be. So, with that in mind, we've got a Jesse and Thief Prowess play. And we're going balls to the wall. If he wants to block a Visionary, have at her, bro. If you just want to kill that Visionary, no, he's going to save the extra point of damage here. Okay. Alright, so now we've got this Disperse set up with a Jesse and Thief blocker that has Prowess. Okay. He's on 4, we're on 10. So you have a hasted Esperzoa. It is Juggernaut. So let's see what we want to do here. Can we turn off the haste? We can. So I think that's probably... Come on, cast the card. Yeah, let's bounce the guy that gives haste. So before he attacks, no haste for your Juggernaut. Now you can't win. Okay, that's better. Now we've got another Disperse. 4. I guess I just Rogue's Passage. My 3/3. And then I got enough guys to get off for at least 1 point of damage off the edge, so that's 4. Attack with all. There's some serious lag here. It's probably caused by the fact that I'm still in game chat with my last opponent. Attack with all. Okay, no, Dude quit. Never mind, continue playing. Attack with all. Okay, so my 3/3's getting through. And he's got 4 blockers for my other 5 guys, so another 1 damage is getting through. He's got no lifelink. And there you have it. That's 4 damage to Ample Bosom. But yeah, that guy was telling a fine story. He was telling a fine story. Anyway, Simic Tempo episode 5. Like I said, it got fucked up the first time. I won both, but hey, came back, re-recorded, won both again. This deck is awesome. You should play it. Thanks guys for watching. See you for some more Magic tomorrow.